Welcome, students, to the first part of the lesson from Moments. A house is not a home. Here I have in front of you a few quotes telling the teenage the facts of life is like giving a fish a bath. All teenagers have this desire to somehow run away. Nobody understands anyone 18, including those who are 18. I think growing up is difficult and it's a process that I'm always interested in with kids and adults. They are often on two different universes. So the idea behind you all expose you all with these quotes is to make you understand the most difficult time of our life, that is teenage. We go through lot many struggles in this age than we do in our adult life. So such a problem of a teenage is being addressed here in this lesson. A house is not a home. But before we try to appreciate the story, here is a question for you all. How is a home different from a house? We all know what is a house. A house is a building. Absolutely right. So, whenever we are returning from school to our house. But we can also say I'm going home. I'm not going to my house, I'm going to my home. So, why? What makes a house a home? It is the presence of humans in it, the presence of love which they shower on each other. It's the problems which they share with each other and the solutions which come from them. So it's the warmth and love which makes a house a home. I hope all of you agree. So this problem, of the children of this age, that is between 12 to 14, right, when they are no longer children and when they are no longer adults, and they are no longer given the accommodating tolerance that little kids get, and at the same time they're often confused as adult. I hope all of you agree. Sometimes it so happens in the house when your mother or your father says that, oh God, stop behaving like children. But you are a child. At times you may not have the wisdom of an adult. Because they have started considering you as an adult doesn't mean that you have that wisdom. So such situations really make you feel confused. So, do you think one can tackle any problem, be a teenager or an adult, if one is empowered with patience and strength? Absolutely right. Yes, if one has the patience of an adult, if a teenager has the patience of an adult or a grown or a matured person, and he has that mental and emotional strength, he can tackle any problem. So this is about Zan Gundiaso. Gundiaso, who's the author of this story, A House is Not a Home. She's a California-based author. She has contributed stories and edited the famous Chicken Soup for the Soul book series. So, these books consist of short stories that seek to comfort and inspire readers. Among these, her most notable contributions have been for the book Chicken Soup for the Teenage Soul 3. So he has, co-written The Buddha Next Door, Ordinary People, Extraordinary Stories. So after you have completed all your exams, you're free. I want you all to, go through with this Chicken Soup for the Teenage Soul 3. It's a beautiful book. Now the story, it deals with the life of a teenager struck by an untoward circumstance. In first person, so it is the narrator who is trying to bring the story to us. Okay, and it conveys the troubled state of a person. He appears to be a teenager and who was just graduated from junior high. So in the beginning, the story, the writer appears to have been a normal teenage who was rude to his or her mother and sometimes even hated the mother. So she also or he also appears to be emotional and finds it difficult to handle the shift to high school, away from the environment and people that she was used to. All her friends had gone to different high schools, and she felt very isolated and alone. She is very close to her pet cat, whom she had rescued as a kitten. So that's it. In the next video, we will try to understand more about the story. So happy learning.